Dzień dobry. Dobry wieczór. Mnie mówi po polsku. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Tonight we have got coming up for you a round two tie from the Polish Ekstraklasa. I think that's how you pronounce it. Between Rakow and Cracovia. Kick off in just a couple of minutes, so just quickly go through the teams for you. Rakow go in goal with Trelowski, Pestka, Rodin, Rakowiton, Silver, Cockagin, Berggren, Tudor, Adriano, Skrunak, and Mkuc. Cracovia go with Ravas in goal, Gita, Hoskanen, Glick. One second, have I got that wrong? No, Kakabadze, apologies. Al Amari, Sokolowski, Olafsson, and then they're playing apparently three up front, Van Buren, Kalman, and Maygard. So we've just got a couple of moments until the off. We're about to start. Not a good start, really, by Krakow in week one. We'll go through the week one results at half time. Just waiting for the stream to come up and get up and running. I've got to be honest, I'm hoping for a Cracovia win. Fingers crossed we'll not be... I mean, we've just gone past the start time now, so fingers crossed everything will start firing up on the stream. Let us know in the chat what you're thinking. Let's get the chat up and running. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good quality-wise. We've got the chat. That's up and running. We just need this round two Ekstraklasa match to get underway. Apologies for butchering some of the players' names and probably the team names, but I do struggle when it comes to speaking Polish. But you've got to learn somewhere, as I keep saying. We're underway, so let's find this stream now. Which should be there already, and it's not. But we have kicked off. Here we go. Right, we should be any second now. Perfect. So we've got Cracovia kicking from left to right as we watch. The white and red stripe. Rakow in the red tops with blue shorts. They're kicking from right to left. And it's Rakow in possession. Just playing it about on the halfway line. Just a couple of minutes gone. Rakow in possession. Cracovia putting Rakow under pressure there, and it goes all the way back to Trilowski. Then the goal. Back to Pestka, who launches it down the left-hand channel. Looked like a foul on the sideline there. The referee's given it. It was a foul by number 88. Sokolowski. Nothing more than just a little push. But the referee's blown his whistle there. So it's going to be a free kick to Rakow down the left-hand side, almost on the touchline, midway inside Cracovia's half. Going to be an in-swinger. Cracovia are holding a high line on the edge of the 18-yard line. It's taken short. Now it comes into the penalty area to the far post. Defended well by Cracovia and cleared. And it was who was that with an awful pass? Tudor for Rakow. Put that out for a throw-in down the left-hand side for Cracovia. Can't see who's going to take that. I think it might be Olofsson. Got a good throw on him, almost up to the halfway line. But a little bit of head tennis going on at the minute. That'll be a foul to Krakow down the left-hand side. Cracovia playing it around at the back. Rakow trying to put them under pressure. They're going to have to put this long down. Poor that from Cracovia. The right back with a poor clearance, and his teammates had to help him out there. Loose pass out of the back again from Cracovia, giving the ball away. And that'll be a throw-in down the right-hand side for Rakow, midway inside Cracovia's half. Just giving up a little bit of territory there on the home side, but they keep in possession. They're on the halfway line. Let us know in the chat what you're thinking. I've nailed my colours to an away win for Cracovia, mainly because I like going to Krakow. But if you like the home team, Rakow, maybe you live there, maybe you support them, let me know in the chat. They're trying to build something down the right-hand side there. It's all very tight, though. And in the end, they play the ball back to the halfway line. And it'll be Rodin trying to get something going down the right-hand side. An early cross comes in, but that's too much on that. And an easy ball, Ravis just takes it. And he'll look to get Cracovia underway. Cracovia's coach there with his arms crossed. Looks quite happy with the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Why wouldn't you? Keeper goes long. Bit of head tennis midway inside Rakow's half. But once again, Cracovia giving the ball away. And again, Rakow can't take advantage of it. Ball comes into the edge of the box. Cleared by Pestka. More head tennis going on. And eventually it goes out for a throw-in to Cracovia. Midway inside Rakow's half, down the left-hand side. Taken quickly. Chance to put a cross in. Cross does come into the back post. Too much on that, though. However, Van Burnham keeps that one in. Ball goes down the right-hand side into the channel there for Cracovia. But that'll go out of play, and Rakow can relieve the pressure. Throw in to the home side, down the left-hand side. Coach is not happy though. He's telling them to control the ball a little bit better than they are. Both sides are guilty of giving it away too much. And it's back with Trelowski, the Rakow keeper. They're trying to play it out from the back, down the right-hand side. That's a foul, though, on Rakowiton. And the referee will say, you can't do that, son. It was number 9, Kalman, just left one on him with a bit of a shoulder, nothing more than that. But referee's got his whistle out. And it'll be Trelowski to come out of his goal. He'll take this free kick midway inside Rakow's half. And get on with it. Launches it long. One in the air by Cracovia. But the second ball, Rakow pick up, and they're trying to get something going down the right-hand side now. Early cross comes in. Cleared eventually by Krakow, and they've put it behind for a corner. And I think that was it Gita or Glick? I can't remember. He followed through on that wasn't a good tackle from the Krakowian defender there. He made sure he left his foot high. And Srinak, I think that's how you pronounce his name, he caught him right on the thigh. It was one of them where he cleared the ball and left, as he cleared the ball and followed through, he left his foot high and made sure it landed right in the Rakowian, the Rakow player's thigh. He's up and about now. Nothing more than a corner, so the referee was happy with that. It's going to come from the right-hand side for Rakow. It'll be an outswinger. Lands on the penalty spot. Shot comes in. It's blocked straight away. Then a wild shot comes in, and I don't think that's even gone out for a goal kick. In fact, it hasn't. It's going to be a throw-in. There was a poor shot there. I couldn't tell you who it was from. But Rakow are going to need to get the shooting boots on tonight, because if they keep shooting like that, Ravas and the Krakowian goal is going to have a quiet night. Cracovia trying to get something going down the right-hand side now. They're in possession on the halfway line. Play it back to Hoskonen. He plays a poor pass, though. And Rakow on the break now. Ball into the box. Cut out, though, luckily, there by Cracovia. And it's put out for a throw-in down the left-hand side for Rakow. Good move, that, from the home side. And Cracovia needed to be on the ball there to get the danger away. That early pass into the penalty box almost opened Cracovia up there. Rakow in possession. They're giving up territory, but they're keeping the ball. And then the centre half, it wasn't the centre half actually, it was Sokolowski with a panicked pass, goes out for a throw-in to Cracovia. Cracovia throw the ball backwards, get put under pressure, and it goes all the way back to Ravas, the keeper. They've got something going down the right-hand channel now, but that's a loose pass, and it'll be a throw into the home side, midway inside their own half, down the left-hand side. Glick takes it quickly. Glick didn't take it quickly, apologies. It was Rakowiton. Long ball into the penalty area there from Rakow. Nobody can get the head on that, though, and it just rolls through to Ravas. And the danger has disappeared. Cracovia are looking to play it out again from the back, as is the modern way. But Rakow have got 1, 2, 3, 4 players there, putting Cracovia under pressure, and they give it away. Put themselves under pressure there, did the away team, trying to play it out from the back. Sometimes you just got to put your foot through it. trying to go down the left-hand side now. Rakow in quickly though and dispossessed Cracovia. Danger now for the away side. Edge of the box, shot comes in to the keeper's right. He's down smartly and gathers that one in. It was one of them. It was never going to cause him a real problem. It was from about 25 metres out. And he didn't get hold of it. I think it was Berggren who put the shot in. And easy for Ravas. This time he launches it long, flicked on by Cracovia, but goes straight through to Trelowski. He picks the ball up, plays it out left to Pestka. But they dispossessed Rakow. Cracovia trying to get something going down the right-hand side, trying to get Kalman in the game. But there was a little deflection on that, and he's gone out for a throw into Cracovia down the right-hand side. And it's Kakabadze with a throw-in. Plays it back, and as they try and put a ball down the right-hand channel, it's deflected, and that'll be another throw-in for Kakabadze. This time the ball is up in the air. And eventually, it's given away by the home team again, though. So Cracovia can try and get something going down the left-hand side now. But they play the ball back into their own half, just trying to keep hold of this ball, trying to get some flow to the game, because it's all very, you have it, we'll have it. Nobody can put 2 or 3 passes together, which Cracovia are trying to do at the moment. They're probably going to go all the way back to Ravas. They do go back to the keeper. This time he launches it long, looking for Kalman. Beaten in the air, though, by Sokolowski. But as he heads it forwards, it's Cracovia back in possession. Playing it around at the back. They'll look to go down the left-hand side now. There's a bit of a gap there for Cracovia to break into now, but poor control. And that's the chance to break gone. And now it's Cracovia back in possession, but they're all the way back with the keeper, Ravas. This time it's launch long. But you've got 2 players around a Cracovian player there. Outnumbered. Edge of the box now for Rakow. And it's Adriano. Thought about putting a shot in. Couldn't get any space though. So he's played it back. And I think it's gone all the way back to the defenders now. So it'll be Rakow trying to build something here. Good ball through the centre there. Adriano with a little layoff. Edge of the box. Shot comes in. It's blocked. But Rakow still have the ball. Down the right-hand side this time. That's an overhit pass though. And that'll run out for... Will it go for a goal kick? No, it's kept in. But it's Cracovia in possession. Although dispossessed, dangerous now for down the right-hand side. Cross comes in from Rakow. And eventually, luckily, Ravas comes out and takes possession. And I think it's Haskinen at the back just telling Cracovia, calm down. Number 22, it's not, sorry, Haskinen's gone down, number 22. It was Glick telling everybody, calm down, calm down. It's all happening too fast and nobody is getting a foot on the ball and making anything happen. Adriano just tried it there. He's looked... He looks to have a bit of talent. Does the number 84 for Rakow. Laid a good pass off there. I think he played it. I'm not sure who he played it to. Was it to Shrinak? How do you spell it? How do you say his name? Shrinak or Kranak or... But yeah, did well there, did Adriano for the home team. Hoskinen's gone down. He's getting some treatment, and I think they're going to have to make a substitute early on here, Cracovia, which is it's not looking good. He's getting his left thigh strapped up. It was number 30, Cockagin, who put the shot in, and that's where Haskinen looks like he's done his left thigh in. So whether he's going to be coming off or not, but there was definitely a substitute warming up there. He's gone off now. So he's still getting some treatment. And it's Ravas in possession now. So we're back underway. Haskinen is still behind the goals, getting his left thigh strapped up. Ravas launches it long. It's won in the air though by Rakow. And that's going to be a free kick. Going to be a free kick to the home team. They take it quickly and they're back in possession. Rakoviton. Rodin. Now they're coming down the left side with Pestka. He goes back to Rodin. Out to Pestka. What's Pestka going to do here? He's going to play a ball out to, it looked like Berggren. But they go in, they're giving up territory. And now a long ball comes in right down the middle. Looking for Makuch. But there's too much on that and it goes straight through to the keeper Ravas. Nobody's really showing for him to take this shot, so he's going to launch it long, which he does. It's going to go straight out for a throw-in though, down the Cracovian left-hand side. So it'll be Rakoviton with a throw-in. Midway inside his own half. Looking for a colleague there. Everybody's marked up though. Tempted to throw it across his own goal line or his own goal area, which is not a good thing to do, and eventually it's just launched forward. Bit of head tennis on the halfway line. Eventually a ball comes straight through the middle looking for Makuch. But Cracovia win that one. They launch it long looking for Kalman, and it's quickly passed back to Trelowski. And now he's got Pestka down the left hand side. Plays the ball into centre field, right on the halfway line. Cracovia sitting off. Ball comes into the penalty area. Adriano's trying to get on the end of that, but it's cleared by Cracovia up to the halfway line. Berggren, he's trying to get something going with Pestka down this left-hand side. Now Rakow on the break, trying to get something going down the right-hand side. It'll be Tudor. Is he going to put a cross in? And he's not. He brings it back centre field, just outside the 18-yard area. Plenty in the box here for Rakow. They need a cross to come in, which they don't put in. They're still playing about with it on the right-hand side. And they've gone all the way back to the halfway line when they had the opportunity there to put a cross in when they had three in the box. Missed opportunity there for the home side. Still in possession though. Pestka back to Rodin. Rodin out to Rakoviton. Rakoviton out to Tudor. Back to Rakoviton on the halfway line. Then a long ball comes in looking for Adriano. Once again, too much on it and it runs through to Ravas. 21 minutes gone. It's been a pretty even game up to now. The home side's probably just edged it in terms of having possession. Let us know in the chat what you're thinking. Come and say hello. Which team are you supporting? Who do you fancy? Have you had a little wager on anyone? There's a player down injured there for Rakow. He's getting up though now, he's alright. It's Rakow in possession as well. Rodin plays a little ball there to Kochigin. Pestka with the ball down in the channel, looking for Makuch, but once again there's too much on it and it runs harmlessly through to Ravas. It must be getting frustrating now for the home fans, that. And once again, Hoskinen's gone down for Cracovia. His left leg strapped up now, but I think he's still struggling with that left thigh. I don't think he's going to be on much longer, to be honest. In fact, he's not. He's going to be coming off. So Hoskinen's going off for Cracovia. Left thigh, definitely. Just trying to see who's going to be coming on in his place. It's going to be number 24. Jakub Jugas, or Jugas. Yeah, Jugas has come on for Hoskinen. And he'll get his shakes hands with the referee, very nice of him. And the referee says, there you are, son, you can have the ball, get us back underway. He puts it straight back to Ravas. Ravas gives it back to him under pressure from Adriano. It goes back to Ravas and he's got a little bit more space now. Plays it out left to Glick. Glick down the line to Olafsson. But once again, Cracovia dispossessed. There's a chance for Rakow to come down the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Dangerous cross, actually, and they did get on the end of it. I couldn't see who it was, but he played a loose ball back, and now Cracovia right down the middle. Chance to break there, but Strelowski was right off his line, midway inside his own half, and cleared that danger well. So he was alert there, was the Rakow keeper. He needed to be as well. And it's Rakow on the attack now, edge of the box. I think that's Makuch, but he's dispossessed. Once again, Cracovia launch it clear. And it's Kalman trying to break down the right-hand side now. But, tangle of legs. And I think it was Alamari, I think, who was... I don't actually see who got fouled there. Either way, it was a foul to Rakow and the danger's gone. It was back with Trelowski, trying to come down the left-hand side now with Pestka. Trying to break down the centre. Cracovia intercept that though now, and they're trying to come and break themselves. Adriano stops it partially. But Pakabadze's trying to come down the right-hand side. This is going to be a throw-in to Cracovia, about 18 yards out, down the right-hand side. Alamari with the interception there. Kakabadze's waiting for somebody to... giving it that with his hands, coming help. That's Jugas. And then they give it away to Cracovia there. Pestka trying to come down the left-hand side. Adriano with a poor pass there. That was a lazy pass. He's trying to win it back now to amends for his mistake. Cracovia still in possession though. Under a little bit of pressure right in the corner. Oh my word, they're trying to play it out with some dangerous passes, but it's working up to push. And the referee says that is a free kick for your son. Van Bernen got fouled. And that'll relieve all the pressure there for Cracovia to take the free kick short, midway inside their own half. Ball goes back to Jugas, who's come on as a substitute for Hoskinen. He's gone off with a left thigh issue. And Cracovia trying to come down the left-hand side now. Under pressure though. Up to the halfway line. Won by Rakow. The second ball goes to Cracovia. They're in possession, but they're not in a good position. They're just outside their own 18-yard area. Trying to come down the left-hand channel. But under pressure all the time. Chance to break now though. But Kalman was just on his back foot there. And it's cleared long by Rakow. They've got a chance to break now. Outside of the 18-yard box. Bit of a coming together. Referee says there's no free kick there. Luckily for Cracovia. They'll try and get a long ball down the left-hand channel that Kalman will run into, but that's going to go out for a throw into the home side. Makuch was down on the floor then. He's alright though. Long ball comes in from Rakow down the right-hand side. Intercepted though by Cracovia and cleared long. Kalman tries to get a header to it, which he does, but he can only send it towards a Rakow player. They're in possession, just inside Cracovia's half. Rakoviton down the right-hand side, plays it inside to Berggren. Berggren to Tudor. It's in the corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Right near the corner flag, it'll be a Rakow throw down the right-hand side. Going to be the captain to take it. It's going to be a long throw. Adriano's probably going to be the target for the flick on. No, they decide to throw it backwards instead. Now there's a chance to put a cross in. First time cross, good cross. Right into the 6-yard area, but Ravas takes that well. Danger cleared. Now they'll try and come down the right-hand side, Cracovia. Long ball through the middle to Kalman. Takes it well. Oh, loose pass there though again. And it goes back to Trelowski. He clears it first time up to the halfway line. But Cracovia win the second ball. They'll slow it down now and play it back to Jogas. Plays it out to Glick. Back to Jogas. It looks like Almari. Plays it all the way back to Rabas, the keeper. Just looking to build from the back, Cracovia. There's a bit of room now for him to break through the middle. And there's room there for, I think it's Van Bernen to get in, edge of the penalty area. But Pestka comes across. Was it Pestka who came across quickly there and cut out the danger? And it'll be a throw in to Cracovia, about 8 yards out from the corner flag down the right-hand side. And it's going to be Gita to take the long throw-in. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 players in the box there, Cracovia. 5 at the back. Flicked on, but cleared by Rakow. Cracovia still in possession though. Long ball comes into the 18-yard box from the halfway line. Nobody can get ahead on that. It goes behind for a goal kick and Trelowski will get us back underway. Van Bernen was the player that we're aiming for. But he tried it. He couldn't even get the flick onto it. But if he had got the flick on, there was no Cracovian player around him who was going to pick up the pieces. So it's a bit of a wasted pass, really. Trelowski gets us underway, kicks it long over halfway line. Won in the air by Cracovia, but the second ball is picked up by the home team. Trying to get something going down the left-hand side once again. That's Rakow though, he's fouled. Just a little push on him. Rakow are having a word with the referee there. I think it was Cockagin who got left. I think someone left one on him in midfield on an earlier tackle, but the referee saw nothing wrong with that, said play on. And it was Sokolowski, I think, who left one on him. Rakow are now making they're making out as though he got studied down the front, which he didn't. Nothing of the sort. It was just a full-blooded tackle by Cracovia. The referee was quite happy for play to continue. It is Cockagin who's gone down, or Kochigin. I think you will pronounce it Kochigin. Can someone let me know in chat if I'm right? Still getting treatment. And the referee's gone over now saying, look, if you want to continue giving treatment, you're going to have to leave the pitch. You know, he's pointing off there, but they're still continuing the treatment where he fell. The Rakow coach looks less than impressed. He's taking some notes down. And he's now coming off Kochigin with a bit of a limp. 34 minutes gone. Rakow 0, Cracovia 0. I'd say the home side's probably had the best of the first half, but only marginal. We're back underway. Long ball. Edge of the 18-yard box for Cracovia. They're clear. And it's Rakow in possession. Under pressure though there was Pesca. Does well though. Bergeron trying to get something going down the right hand side. Plays a ball to Tudor. But it's given away to Cracovia. But in turn they just give the ball back to Rakow. And now they're under pressure on the edge of their own 18-yard box. They'll look to clear it though now with Gita. And Sokolowski tries to calm things down, plays a little ball back to the substitute who came on. Cracovia trying to go down the left-hand side now. Loads of room down the right-hand side. What a good pass that was. He did find him. Cross comes in from Cracovia. It's blocked though by Pesca, and that'll be a throw-in about 18 yards out down the right-hand side for Cracovia. About 36 minutes gone. Going to be number 25 with the throw. Kakabadze. No, it's not, because he's handed the ball over to don't know who that is. Is it Olafsson with a long throw? Certainly is a long throw. He almost puts it on the penalty spot. It's cleared by Rakow, but it's Cracovia in possession. Ball comes back into the penalty area. attempted to put the cross in. A little appeal for handball. You're never going to get that, though. And it'll be a corner to substitute coming on here for Rakow. So it looks like Kochigin might have gone off with that injury. Is it a throw-in or is it a corner? Can't quite see. Oh, it is a corner. It's going to be taken by number 11, Megard. It'll be an outswinger from the right-hand side here for Cracovia. Zonal marking. Corner comes in. Awful corner. Doesn't get nowhere near where it would have been intended. The centre of the goal, about 8 yards out. Easily cleared by Rakow, and that's disappointing, that. It's going to be Kakabadze with this throw-in. Then the right-hand side, midway inside Rakow's half, he throws it back to Jugson, who came on for Hoskonen. It's out to Glick. Glick comes back to, I think that's Gita, down the right-hand side. Tries to keep it going on the right-hand side. That's intercepted though, and it'll be a throw-in for Cracovia. Midway inside their own half, down the right-hand side. Kakabadze with the ball in hand. All very tight there. Cracovia play a long ball into the penalty area. There was a coming together between Tudor and I think it might have been Van Bernen. Ball's continued out. It'll be a throw-in. Thought there was a little shout for a penalty there, but nobody seemed to complain too much. So almost 39 minutes gone now. It's going to be a corner from the left-hand side. It'll be an in-swinger. I think that's Olafsson's going to take that one. Zonal marking again from Rakow. This is a better corner into the mixer. Home team get the head on it though, and they'll be looking to break. Nobody can quite get the foot on it, and eventually it's just launched clear by Rakow, but it comes straight back, and that'll run all the way through to Trelowski in goal. He's still got it in his hands. What's he going to do? Kick it long or play it out from the back? They're going to play it out from the back. Rakoviton down the right-hand side, trying to get something going down the channel, but dispossessed by Cracovia. They try to come down the left-hand side now, edge of the penalty area. Little bit of room. Cross comes in, cleared by Rakow. In just his last 5 minutes or so, Cracovia have come right back into this game, trying to put pressure on the home team now. The men in red and white stripes are trying to come down the right-hand channel. That's cut out though by Pestka. He's had a good first half as the left. He's playing as a left back. Cracovia in possession. Trying to come down the left-hand side once again. Trying to get Olafsson in. Chance for a cross. There's only one in the middle, which is Kalman. And I think that's either gone for has it been given as a free kick or has it gone for a corner? I think it's a free kick. Either way, it may as well be a corner. Down the left-hand side for Cracovia. Yeah, it was number 19, Olafsson. Soft free kick, that really. It wasn't a free kick. But the referee fell for it. So it's just a couple of yards in from the corner flag. It may as well be a corner. Two Cracovian players stand over the ball. Down the left-hand side, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in the box. Once again, zonal marking from Rakow. It's an outswinger. Cleared by the home team. Shot comes in. That's blocked. And eventually, Rakow get the ball away, trying to break down the right-hand side with Adriano. But he can't get on that ball, and it goes all the way back to Ravas. Jugas got caught out there. He's going to have to try. He can't get the ball clear, and he ends up giving a throw in. But 18 yards out. Down the left-hand side now for the home team, Rakow. Couple of 3 minutes before half-time. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard, that's for sure. And it'll be Pestka with the throw-in. He's had a good first half as a left-back. Rakow 0, Cracovia 0. Adriano shows for the ball, then he runs away. Now a little ball comes in there to Adriano. He tries putting a cross in. Awful cross. What an absolute waste that was by the 84 for Rakow. Adriano, he's had some decent touches in this first half, and he was offside as well. So, but that made no difference. He didn't know that when he tried putting the cross in. It was awful. So it's going to be Ravas to launch this one long. I think at this stage of the game, just a couple of minutes before half-time, they won't be looking to play out from the back. All the players have moved over to the right-hand side for Cracovia. He launches it long. Cracovia can't get on the ball though now, and Rakow are looking to break down the left with Adriano. That's going to be a free kick and probably a booking. In fact, it is a booking for Alamari. That's one of them you take for the team just before half-time. Yeah, he certainly made sure he got his man. If anyone deserved a booking, that was a foul that deserved a booking. But took one for the team there. Walks over, no hard feelings. Shake with Adriano, and we move on. 60 seconds to go before half-time. Rakow in possession. Play all the way back to Pestka. Pestka goes back to Trelowski. And he chips it back to Pestka. Plays a little ball inside to Berggren, I think it was. He's trying to break down the right-hand side now, Rakow. Cross comes in. Too much on it, though, and Adriano... In fact, he does well to get on to the end of that. Did Adriano, but as he kept it in, he gave possession away. And Cracovia will look to come down the right-hand side now. They'll have a throw-in midway inside their own half, down the right-hand side. I think, I don't think there's going to be too much added time. There was the injury. Kevin says, "Ale Krakow." Are you Kevin, are you a Cracovian fan? Kevin says goal. That's what we need. If you're a Cracovia fan, that's for sure. Good to have you in the chat as well, my friend. Thank you. Cross comes in there for Cracovia. Cleared by Rakow, though. And it'll be a throw into the away side. Just inside Rakow's half, down the left-hand side. Edge of the box. Nobody gets a touch on that. It'll just roll all the way back to Trelowski. We play... Just rolls that out. We need a goal. We certainly do. Rakow in possession. Halfway line. Trying to come down the right-hand side. 4 minutes of added on time. Are you a Cracovian fan, Kevin? Rakow in possession. Into the left-hand channel. Too much on that, though, and Ravas just comes up, picks that out of the air. Danger gone. They were looking for Adriano there, but too much on it. Ravas not rushing. This time he launches it long. Rakow win the ball though, and it's back in Cracovia's half. It's been put out for a throw-in down Rakow's left-hand side. Curious viewer, are you watching live? I am curious viewer. Well, there's probably a little bit of a delay, but it's just a live stream here in the UK. Are you watching it yourself? I'm watching it on Bet365. But there's plenty of live streams out there, I think. What about the audience count? I couldn't tell you. We've certainly got some crowd noise on there, but it won't be from this game. It'll just be so it adds a bit more atmosphere. Rakow down the right hand side, give the ball away though there. Luckily they get it back. Just under a couple of minutes now before half time. Rakow in possession. Cracovia trying to put them under pressure though at the back. And they flick it out wide. Peska plays it inside. Berggren trying to come forward. Cracovia are back in numbers now though. Curious viewer, I put a bet on home win. Well, you're in down the left hand side here now. Cross comes in. Oh, and it's put over the crossbar. I couldn't see who it was who got in there. Shranak. Or Cernak, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. He just put one over the crossbar. Curious viewer says, and wish this is not a fixed match. It doesn't look like it. Up to push. You almost, oh my word, you almost had your opening goal there, did Curious viewer. Itachi, do you think they will score before half time? I doubt it now, because there's literally just 20 seconds or so from what I've seen. The referee is pretty much going to blow a whistle. And Cracovia are trying to sit back. No, there we go. That's half time. Cracovia was sitting back, just trying to soak up the pressure and get in at half time 0-0. And they were lucky though, because they had a good chance there just before the half time whistle, did the home side. I couldn't see who got the header in from the cross, but it was just over Cracovia's crossbar. But it's been a good, pretty even first half that. I'd said the home side probably just shaded it. But Haskinen going off for Cracovia was a bit of a blow. He had a good start to the match, but then Jugas, since he came on, he's done quite well. Well, once again, apologies for probably butchering a lot of the names, but my Polish is awful. So, just looking at trying to look at the possession. We'll have a look at the possession stats in a second. Curious viewer, is the home side eager to score? They've looked like it. They've had a good. You're more than welcome. I will reply to comments because we get plenty of time, and it's good that you're joining in the chat. It makes it a much better live stream with interaction. So you're more than welcome, curious viewer. Is the home side eager to score? I would say yeah. They started off in the early parts of the first half trying to put that long ball over the top, and they were getting too much on it. It was running through to Ravas, Cracovia's goalkeeper. Probably 4 or 5 occasions this happened, but then they switched and they started playing that ball, the lower ball, into Adriano, but he just couldn't quite get it tied up with Makuch to get that final shot away. But they certainly look like they're trying. Cracovia look like they've had a couple of half decent chances, but they mainly, I would say, they're trying to catch Rakow on the break. You know, playing away from home, it's not to be unexpected. But could see there being goals in this in the second half, that's for sure. And it's just how big a miss is Haskinen going off going to be for Cracovia. Adriano, he's looked quite a good player actually. Apart from when he had it wouldn't have mattered because he was offside. But he didn't know that when he tried to put the cross in. It was an awful cross. So yeah, and the home side they've lost Kochigin. So both teams have had to make a change in that first half. Kalman's not really had much to feed off up front for Cracovia. So Berggren's been decent. He's got, I think it's Berggren who's got the good. Is it Berggren who's got the good throw as well? He can put it on. He can put it from the sideline off a throw-in onto the penalty spot. So that's a good tool for the home team to have in their armoury. That's for sure. But I'm surprised that looking at the updated score charts, player ratings there. Adriano, he's only got 6.7. I thought he'd have had a little bit more than that. Kalman's on 5.3. He's not done much in the first half, but he's not had fantastic service. Curious viewer says, actually, my bet is home side to win at least one half. And this is the last leg of 8 parlays at total odds of 7.4. I think I should cover it now. This is the gamble, isn't it? This is the gamble. Well, I mean, to be honest, if it was me, I wouldn't be panicking just yet because they've had a decent first half, the home team. Going back to what you were saying earlier, it certainly looks like they're trying to take all 3 points. So it could well be up. So I mean, if you need them to win, well, they need to win the match now, wouldn't they? So floodlights have just come on now. The water in the pitch. There's a good crowd in as well. We're trying to have a look at what the round 1 results were. So ball possession, well, I'm surprised at that. Ball possession in the first half. Rakow were on 49% and Cracovia on 51%. I thought the home team would have had slightly more possession than that. Curious viewer says, love it, so I will wait for home to score 1 goal. Well, yeah, I mean, I could see there being a goal. I'd be surprised if it's 0-0. Saying that, it'll probably be a 0-0 now. But for your sake, let's hope not. And both teams have looked like they're going for it. The other thing is, curious viewer says, my name is Chow Lee Guan from Myanmar. Nice to meet you, Chow Lee. Hopefully, you'll be having a winning bet. I'm a fan of Cracovia, I've got to say, but I have no skin in the game. I just like doing the commentary on the Polish football. Can't speak Polish that well, but I do like going to Krakow. Hence why I like Cracovia. But yeah, nice to meet you, and thanks for joining in with the chat. I do appreciate that. Quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please give us a subscribe. Click that like button. My young lads here always telling me, you've got to get likes. That's important because YouTube likes on a video. I don't know why. I just take their advice. And if you click that notifications bell, you can keep up to date with what we've got coming up for you this week. There'll be plenty of good sport on, no doubt. We might have some cricket. We have all sorts on here. Horse racing. Whatever we fancy doing and I can fit in around work. We like to do our live streams. And that's how we get to meet people like Chow League One from Myanmar. Otherwise we would never have met my friend, would we? The beauty of the internet. Goal attempts in that first half. Cracovia, none. And Rakow, they go with 4. Just one of them was on target, though. And the one that was on target, it wasn't really troubling Ravas in the Cracovian goal. It was just from memory. It was down to his right-hand side, and he just kind of got down early and made the save. Corner kicks. Krakow got more corners. Cracovia, I should say. 2-1. A lot of throw-ins in that first half. 28 throw-ins in that first half, with Cracovia having 17 of them. But both teams guilty of giving that ball away. So this is round 2, by the way. Round 1 was a win for Rakow, and Cracovia managed to get a draw. And head-to-head, let's have a look at the head-to-heads. So the last time these two teams met in May of this year, at Cracovia were at home, they won 2-0. Rakow won in the cup at home. It was a 1-1 draw when it was a league match, with Rakow being at home. So it's the toss of a coin as to which way this one goes. Curious viewer says, just one score. If home score, it will be a decent cover. Odds up. 2 times. Boom, says curious viewer. So you're hoping for if Rakow can score the first goal, you've got the option then to cash out. I take it that's what you mean. Close the bet out before the end of 90 minutes plus stoppage time. You can relax then. I've done that myself, and I've got to say, once I've cashed out, I always hope then that the bet would have been a loser. Yeah. So if you can just get that one, goal for a Rakow, curious viewer, cash out, you can relax then and then pray for a Cracovian equaliser or even a Cracovian winner. What time is it now in Myanmar? Because I'm over in Poland. It'll be 8 o'clock now. I'm in the UK, where it's just gone 7 p.m. What's the time? What is the time in Myanmar? Oh, so it's midnight, just gone. Oh, you'll be getting sleepy. At that time of the morning. I'm getting old now. I would be I would be nodding, trying to stay awake. Although it always helps if you've got a few, if you've got a vested interest in the match with a little bit of money on it. Yeah. What I'll do midway through the second half, I'll just give you a quick boo, just to make sure, you're awake. Long nights, yeah, certainly is. The players will be coming out shortly as well for the second half. Floodlights are on now in Poland. This is an earlier kickoff as well, so you're lucky in a way. Normally they're a little bit later kickoffs, which would have took you well into the early hours of the morning. You have to get up as well for work in the morning, Chow League One. I know earlier on this year, I was doing a watch along on the World Cup cricket. Can't remember who was playing, but there was rain interruptions, and my alarm in the morning goes off at 6 o'clock to get up for work. And by the time the match had finished, and I managed to get in bed, it was 10 to 6. It wasn't worth going to bed. I'd only just got into bed. Curious viewer says, "Nah, I'm at night ship." What does that mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm at night. What's night ship? What's that? Just watching Cracovia's manager come out now. Takes a drink of his juice. So no doubt he's been having a bit of a go at the Cracovia players. Looks like a warm evening in Poland as well. Oh, right. Nighttime working. Right. I'm with you. I've worked nights myself before. It's hard. I found it hard. I used to do 5 nights of work, then you get your time off on the weekend, and you were still in nighttime mode. But you didn't want to sleep during the day at the weekend because you felt like you were missing out. You used to come home from work and it'd be 7 o'clock in the morning, and you'd be having your evening meal when you should be having your breakfast, and hard working nights. My Premier League team is Manchester United. From being I used to have a season ticket there that I used, but then I moved down to the south of England, and I suppose my local team now would be Plymouth. Well, Plymouth Argyle or Exeter City, because kind of right in the middle. But yeah, Manchester United. It's not been easy the last few years, that's for sure. Do you support a Premier League? Do you support? Yeah, yes, Wayne. I know. Do you have a Premier League team you support? Because we'll be doing some watch-alongs for Manchester United as well. But everybody seems to do watch-alongs for Manchester United, so... Ah, same. Same brother says... Curious viewer. We're going to get underway in a minute now. I've got my fingers crossed for your bet. It's going to be Rakow who will get us underway. They'll be kicking from left to right, playing in the red tops, blue shorts. And we are off. Sorry, it's Cracovia who get us underway. Excuse me. Straight away it goes through, long ball, goes through to the keeper, Trelowski. Plays it out to Rakoviton. Puts that out to play though, and it'll be a throwing down the left-hand side for Cracovia. Over here, Man United since 8. Well done, that man. If you look over here, that's slightly ahead of my stream that I've got. Cracovia trying to come down the right-hand side there. Too high though, and it goes out for a throw-in. So that'll be Pesca trying to get Rakow going down the left-hand side. Plays a dangerous ball across there to Rodin. Rodin just has to launch that long. But Makuch is trying to make something of that. And it's going to be Jugson. Plays the ball back to his keeper. That's risky. Oh, Ravas keeps it going to Glick down the left-hand side. And the away team now, edge of the penalty area. Chance to put a shot in, but a foot from Cracovia gets in there. And they're trying to break now down the left-hand side. Dangerous attack here for the away side. Rakoviton comes across. Edge of the box now, Cracovia. Chance to put a shot in. Goes wide. Shot comes in. Saved by the keeper, Trelowski. That'll go away for a corner. You can breathe again there, curious viewer. You can breathe again. A decent save by Trelowski, the keeper there, for Rakow. And it'll be a corner from the right-hand side for Cracovia. It's going to be number 6. Alamari to send this one into the penalty area. Rakow, they just zonal marking, so there's plenty of room there for Cracovia. Going to be an in-swinger. It's not, he plays it short. Now the cross comes in, and it's just touched in. Oh no, curious viewer. It's just touched in by couldn't see who got the final touch on that. Still plenty of time left, my friend. Plenty of time. Oh, good. No covering, says curious viewer. That's what they say, isn't it? Bet like a man. I didn't see you. Oh, Maygard got the final touch there. It was just it was a good cross came in from Maygard, and I don't think anybody got a touch on it. The keeper couldn't move. I supported Cracovia because I like to go to Poland to Krakow, but I put a bet on a draw. So as things stand, we'd both be losing. I only had a small wager though, not like you. It's Rakow in possession down the left-hand side. They've got a throw in just on halfway, and it's Rakow 0, Cracovia 1. Pesca throws that one back to Rodin. Over to Rakoviton. He's trying to get Cernik going on the right-hand side. Cracovia come across though, put that out for a throw-in. Midway inside Cracovia's half, down the right-hand side. Rakow have possession. They play it back to the halfway line. They're trying to work it around the back four now. They're coming down the left-hand side. Trying to pull Cracovia out of shape, but they're not really falling for it at the minute, and they don't need to now they've got that goal up. Rakow nearly give possession away, get away with it. This time they do, and it's Cracovia trying to come down the left-hand side there. Crowded out though, and it's the home team back in possession. Rodin out to Rakoviton. He plays a ball down there to Cernak, gives it away. That's going to be... I thought there might have been a free kick there to Cracovia. The referee says play on. He's not having any of that... any of them easy free kicks, as they say. The player's trying to con the referee. He's not having it. And it's Rakow in possession. Midway inside Cracovia's half, down the left-hand side. Just taking the time with this build-up now. Rakoviton's coming down the right-hand side. I think that's Tudor. Got a bit of chalk on his boots there. Doesn't put the cross in though. And they're taking the time. Back to the halfway line. Curious viewer says, yeah, this time a little bit big bet. 500,000. Cracovia trying to come down the middle. Cut out by the home team though. They're trying to break now down the right-hand side. I think that was Glick who got across. Puts it out for a throw-in to Rakow down the right-hand side still. Cross comes into the box. Well, that's a poor attempt, that. Trying to get the... I think that's a substitute who's come on. I don't know who that was. But... Curious viewer says, better than watching myself. Good commentator. Cheers, my friend. I'll take that. Cracovia in possession with Rabas. Takes the goal kick short. They're trying to come down the left-hand side now with Olofsson. And that'll be a throw-in just on halfway down the left-hand side for Cracovia. They take it quickly. It's cleared by Rakow, but back in possession now Cracovia. They're trying to break down the right-hand side. Cross comes into the penalty area. And that's going to be a throw-in down the right-hand side. About 10 yards out from the corner flag. And a bit Almari. Takes it quickly. Cross comes in. That's blocked though by Rakow. And it'll be another throw-in to Cracovia down the right-hand side. Is the crowd volume not too loud, curious viewer? Because I can turn that down a little bit if it is. I don't actually hear it here. I just look at it on the chart as to how high it is. There's a good atmosphere in that stadium though, that's for sure. Rakow trying to bring it out, but being put under pressure now by Cracovia. They launch it long down the left-hand channel. But Makuch can't win it in the air, and it's Rakow back in possession. Alamari tries to get something going down the right-hand side. That's going to be another throw into the away team. Pesca with the interception there, put it out of play. They were trying to get Kalman into the game. Not been able to do it much in the first half. The centre forward, he's not had much service, to be honest. He's only getting 5.5 at the minute on the player ratings, and it's probably a fair reflection, but it's mainly due to the service that he's not had. Krakow give the ball away down the right hand side now. Rakow trying to bring it away. Curious viewer, I gotta go. See you next time. See you next time, my friend. Good luck, and thanks for joining us in the live chat. It's been my pleasure. Have a great evening, or early morning where it is in Myanmar. We'll catch up again soon. Cheers, my friend. Cracovia back in possession on the halfway line. They've got a chance to break through the middle now, but a loose pass there, and it's cleared up by Rakow. The referee's brought them back, though, for a foul on the halfway line. He was playing the advantage there, and he seemed to play it for a good 5, 6, 7 seconds, and then once they lost possession, he brought play back. That's all right, but it's getting quite a long time to be leaving possession in play before you bring play back for a foul. Either way, he has done. It's on the halfway line, down the right-hand side for Cracovia. They play it short. They try to come down the right-hand channel now. Intercepted, though, by the home team. They've got a chance to break now, right down the middle of the field. Outnumbered in a way, though, by Cracovia. And they win the ball back. Danger's gone for now. They'll look to come down the right-hand side on halfway. That was Van Buren holding the ball up. It's gone out for a throw-in. So it's going to be Kakabadze with the throw. Ball's in the air. Won by the home team, but a little bit of head tennis going on. Nobody's actually got possession of the ball. Now it finally comes on the floor. It's Rakow in possession, and that's going to be a free kick after a foul on Peska by Van Buren. Taken quickly, back to Rodin. Rakovitan's trying to come down the right-hand side now. He's got Tudor out wide. Doesn't find him, though. And it was Cernak who he did find. They're trying to come down the left-hand side now. Cracovia back in numbers, though. Rakovitan trying to dribble himself towards the penalty area, trying to get something going for the home team. It comes out to Tudor down the right-hand side. Plays a ball down to the byline. Cross comes in. Danger there for the home team, but it goes right across the 6-yard box and out for a throw-in on the other side. Hoping curious viewer can get his bet up. Good chance here, though, and it's a header, though, by, I think that was Tudor. He couldn't direct it. Cracovia will get it clear up to halfway. But once again, it's Rakow in possession. Peska plays a little ball inside to, I think that was Berggren. Edge of the box, plays it out wide. Cross comes in. Can't get it clear, though. Cannot get this ball clear, Cracovia. It's going to be a shot from the edge of the box. Just tipped around the right-hand post by the keeper, Ravas. Good save there. And it'll be a corner to Rakow. I couldn't see who put the shot in from the edge of the penalty area. It was... Who's number 79? Is that a substitute who's coming on, I'm assuming, for Adriano? He's... It was a great shot. Managed to get his right hand to it, though, the keeper. And that's an awful in-swinging corner that's come in there from Rakow. And after putting that pressure on, it just lets Cracovia, takes all the pressure off them. Ravas will take his time. And they'll bring the ball away at their leisure now, will the away side. Looks like Brunez is going to be warming up to come on as a substitute at some point for the home team. Ravas launches this one long. Bit of head tennis on the halfway line. Second ball, though, now Rakow in possession. That looked like a tangle of legs down the Makuch. I think Jugas there was just stood on the back of his Achilles as he was running away from him. It was an accident, free kick, but the referee's got his card out. And it is, yeah, Jugas, number 24, came on as a substitute in the first half. Boskinen went off with a left thigh injury. And he's just received a yellow card there. So it's a free kick from the left-hand side, midway inside Cracovia's half. Cracovia are holding the line on the edge of the 18-yard box. In swinging free kick comes in. Cleared by the away team. And it'll be Rakow in possession again. Cross comes in, edge of the 18-yard box. Poor cross though. Easily cleared by Cracovia. But it's Rakow still in possession. Pesca, edge of the box, running right across, puts a shot in there, deflected, and down smartly is Ravas to his right-hand side. Manages to hold it. They're starting to knock at the door a little bit now, Rakow, with these shots from the edge of the box. Who was it? It was number 20. That's Silver, with a good shot there, that Ravas was smartly down to his right-hand side. Tudor's going to put a cross in now. Cleared though. I think that's a... Ooh, that word. I think that's a... Oh, dear me. That's a clash of heads there. As Tudor put that cross in there, I couldn't see who the two players were, but it was definitely... It's no... Oh, yeah, they need to get the... They need to get the trainer on pretty smartly there, because it was Sokolowski who's collided with... I couldn't see who the Rakow player was. But Sokolowski certainly took a wallop to the front of his head as he made the clearance. We're just watching a replay of it now as it came in. Both players' eyes on the ball. And it was a good clearance by Cracovia. But Sokolowski certainly took one. Yeah, there's a bit of blood flowing there, and it was number 6. Or is it 46? Is it Lamprou? I think it was. He's just getting his head bandaged up. Yeah, they've sorted him out. He's going off. Actually, it was McCutch who put his apologies there. I should have known that. It was McCutch who went in and got his head to the ball. And we're back underway. Ball's in the air. And McCutch down the right-hand side now, edge of the penalty area. Thought that was handball. He brings it back in, puts a cross in. Edge of the box, shot comes in. Wide of the keeper's right-hand post. And that'll be a goal kick to Cracovia. Hello, hello.
Whiskey and Coke.
Yeah.
The whiskey, it's got a burnt taste.
Oh, is it? That might be that. That was mine. I'll have that.
There you go. I'll swap you. I'll have that orange. Only had a cinnamon.
It's not orange, it's mango.
Sounds good.
So it's going to be Ravas with the goal kick. And it's... he's going to launch this one long. They're not playing about at the back. Cracovia trying to come down the left-hand side. Once again, they give the ball away, though. Tudor in possession. Trying to play a little ball into the penalty area. Blocked by Cracovia. But they cannot keep possession now, the away side. Poor ball into the area, though, by Rakow. And this time, Cracovia try running the ball away. But they do the usual thing of losing possession, getting outnumbered. And Rakow in possession again now, down the right-hand side. Rakoviton, he's trying to get something going with Tudor a little bit more. McCutch is using that right-hand channel And I'm looking at McCutch now. He's got a little bit of space at the back post. He's right down the left-hand side at the moment, Rakow, and that cross comes in now. That's a poor cross though, and it's easily cleared by Cracovia. Now they're looking to break, but they're not exactly pouring men forward now, the away team. And the ball's coming back down the left-hand side. Cross comes in there. It's won in the air by Rakow, but can't direct the header. And that goes over the top for a goal kick to Cracovia. Rabas takes this goal kick short. It's going to be a throw-in down the right-hand side for Cracovia. Ball's on the halfway line. Cracovia lose possession again. Down the left-hand side. It's going to be the home team now. Back to Rodin. Rodin goes to Rakoviton. He's having a good game as a right back. That's in centre field there. I think it was I think Tudor's moving more central. Rakow trying to bulldoze the way through the Cracovian defence there though, but that's not going to work. They're going to need a little bit more skill and guile than that. And it's Cracovia in possession down the right-hand side. They give the ball away again though, and it's Rakow in possession. You can see that this game now is just going to be Cracovia sitting back, and are Rakow good enough to break Cracovia down, because Cracovia are not looking to do much now going forward. Long crossfield ball comes in there from the right-hand side, trying to get it over to the left-hand side. That was from Rakoviton. He was trying to get Pesca down the left-hand side, but it's awful pass. And it just goes straight out of play for a throw-in. Cracovia are going to make a substitution here. So Alamari is going to come off. He had a yellow card in the first half as well. He's looking a little bit tired now, in fairness. So he's going to be replaced by, I will tell you in a second. If you look over here, you can probably see it before I see it on the stream. Atanasov's replaced Al-Amari. Going down the right-hand side for Cracovia. They're going down the line, trying to get some territory. But once again, they lose the ball, but it's a little bit of head tennis going on at the minute. And Rakow now guilty of giving the ball away. And it's Cracovia trying to get something going down that right-hand channel. Trying to bypass midfield at the minute. Fairness to the away side, they've got numbers forward as well. McCutch is trying to put them under pressure at the back. Cracovia. Long ball down the right hand channel. Intercepted though, and a chance here now. A chance here now for Rakow to break. But they get out muscled on the edge of the penalty area. But Cracovia can't keep the ball, and they give it back to the away team. Then a speculative pass trying to get Tudor in down the right hand side. Gets intercepted. Cracovia try and break down the left hand side now. Van Buren just he just slows things down. Then they try and switch the full width of the field there, do Cracovia, but that's intercepted by Pestka, and it's Trelowski in possession. rolls that ball out to Rodin, out to the right-hand side to Rakoviton. They're just walking towards the halfway line of the home team, not being put under any pressure by Cracovia. They're just sitting in position and inviting Rakow onto them. But Rakow can't break them down at the moment. They need somebody with a little bit of skill, a moment of magic to open up this back four for Cracovia. And that won't do it. And that's going to be a foul given away by Makuch. He just left one on Glick there. That's going to be a free kick to the to the away team. They're going to bring another couple of substitutes on now. Makuch is going to come off. He's not had much service, and obviously he's had that bang to the head where he's obviously got some blood coming from it. He's bandaged up and that, so he's gone off now. And Rodin's going to come off as well. So they're bringing on Otieno. And Brunes. Or Bruns. We'll go with Bruns. "72 minutes gone. 71 and a bit minutes gone. Rakow 0, Cracovia 1. Rakow trying to come down the right-hand side now. They've got a bit of space. They switch it to the substitute who's just come on. That gets put out of play, though, for a throw-in down the left-hand side for Rakow. Isaac de Belgica. 1-1. Is that your prediction? A 1-1 draw. You could well be right, because if Cracovia keeps sitting in like this, they're going to pay the price. Edge of the box now, played down the right hand side. Cross comes in 6-yard area, cleared. Edge of the box, shot blocked. Still edge of the box. Shot comes in from the substitute. That's blocked. And Cracovia eventually clear the ball away. That was like 3 shots coming in, one after the other there. That's going to be a free kick on the halfway line, and it's going to be also a yellow card. A free kick. Pesca is going to get a yellow card there. Professional foul, the referee's saying. That was. He just pulled Van Buren back. Just grabbed hold of his shirt, stopping him breaking. Yeah, Isaac, have you had a bet on a draw? We're not missing anything at the minute. There's a Cracovia player down. Number 11. I'm not sure who that was. Oh no, it wasn't. It was number 7, so apologies. It was Van Buren who was down. Still not taking this free kick. Carlos Daniel Valdez Martinez from Mexico. I can't remember. Good to have you in the chat, my friend. I hope you're well. It's Rakow in possession. Just playing it amongst themselves at the back now. Out to Pesca, who's just received the yellow card. Otieno, he's trying to get things going. He's looked pretty smart since he came on. Plays the ball down the right-hand side. Rakoviton with a pass, gives it away though, but then Cracovia give the ball straight back to the home team, who are now midway inside Cracovia's half. Edge of the 18-yard box, play out wide to Otieno, who puts a cross in. It's cleared by Cracovia, but not too far. And trying to get to the byline and put a cross in there. was Rakow. It's deflected. It's going to be a corner from the right-hand side. Can't see who's taking it, but it's going to be an outswinger. They've got the option of taking it short as well if they want. Outswinging corner comes in, flicked on at the near post, cleared by Cracovia. Still trying to get to the byline and put a cross in. Do well there now, the home team. Edge of the box. Had a chance to put a shot in. Oh my word, and he's just put it wide of the keeper's right-hand post. That was the substitute who's just come on, Otieno, and he had Ravas diving to his right-hand side. He was panicking there, was the Cracovia goalkeeper. And it was probably a yard wide at the end. Kind of sliced across it and put it out for a goal kick. Ravas is taking his time. 77 minutes, 76 minutes gone. Carlos says, match almost ends. Had quite some meetings today, but all good. How about you? It's not been bad at all today, Carlos. It's been a pretty chilled out day. Had a lot of paperwork to do earlier on, which I've done, so that's good. And had a busy weekend working. I was concreting. Finished some welding up on Saturday, so that was done. Yesterday I was concreting, and today I'm paying the price with a bad back. So decided today, right, is a paperwork day, catch up with that. Got to get ready to pay the taxes to the taxman on Wednesday. Edge of the box, shot comes in from Rakow, and it goes over the bar. Awful shot. And that's going to be a yellow card as well for... It's going to be a yellow card for somebody. There was a foul came in. And it's for number 20. Who was that given to? Somebody had just been given a yellow card there for the home team. I'm not sure who it was. I won't guess, I'll find out, and it might have come up. But there's an injury there to Cracovia player. Empire Maker in the chat. Hello Jimmy. Hello Empire Maker. Good to have you in here, my friend. Couldn't find a stream for AFC Fylde and Tranmere anywhere, and it looked like it was a good match as well. I believe it finished 3-3. I think with Tranmere losing 3-0, and then pulled it back to 3-all. Good effort there from your beloved Tranmere. AFC Fylde were doing radio commentary on it live, I know that, but yeah, I couldn't find a live stream. Either way, Empire Maker, I hope you're doing well. We've got Carlos in the chat as well. And we're back underway. Rabas launches this long. Cracovia can't keep hold of it though, and it's cleared by Rakow. But then, as they clear it, Cracovia pick up the second ball. They try and get something going down the right-hand side. That's put out for a throw-in, though. And it'll be number 25. Excuse me, Kakabadze, to get us back underway. And Empire Maker, yeah, AFC Fylde was winning 3-0 at one point. I thought, I did have a look at the match details briefly, and I thought, blimey, that would have been there's two, Tudor and another player from Rakow have just took each other out on the sideline, and Cracovia, edge of the box, chance here, cross comes in, cleared by Rakow from the 6-yard box, and then finished off by somebody. But it's Cracovia back in possession. Cross comes in, deflected, and that'll run through to Doski, the keeper. He gets it underway quickly. I think that's Tudor on the ball. Plays it out wide. They'll try and get the substitute onto the ball, no doubt. He's looked dangerous since he came on. As Otieno plays it back to Pesca. That's blocked though, and it'll go out for a throw-in to Rakow down the left-hand side. There's a Cracovia player gone down. Sokolowski. Or Sokolovsky, I should say. I think. And Cracovia are going to make a couple of changes here. Try and freshen things up with 10 minutes to go. They've got a 1-0 lead. Empire Maker says, it reminded me of when Tranmere came back against Watford after being 3-0 down. Then coming back to draw 3-3. Sokolovsky has come off. And down the left-hand side, there's a throw-in for Rakow to take it quickly. Good cross comes in from the substitute, Otieno. Cleared, though, by Cracovia, and they can't get this ball away. Still on the edge of the penalty area down the left-hand side. Trying to find Otieno. That's a poor pass, though, from Lamprou. And that's going to be... He was trying to find Otieno, who'd stayed down the left-hand side, but the ball goes out for a throw-in and relieves that pressure momentarily for Cracovia. Come on, Cracovia. Get your season up and running. The home fans are doing their part. The Rakow fans, they've got their scarves in the air. They're trying to get their team moving. They need a little bit of something to break down this Cracovia defence. It's all been a little bit predictable, and it's either a cross coming in from the left from Tudor, or down the left, or down the right from Tudor, or down the left from Otieno. But they can't get the head on it in the middle. They're then relying on shots from the edge of the box, say 18-yard area, which have been good, but they've not really troubled Ravas too much. And they're running out of time now. Ball's in the centre of the field, a lot of head tennis going on. Eventually it's deflected through to the defence of Cracovia. Ravas doesn't mess about, he launches this long. One on the halfway line by the home team, and nobody can get the foot on this ball, and it's now cleared down the left-hand channel by Cracovia. Tidied up though by Rakoviton. Back to the keeper Trolovsky. Back to Rakoviton down the right-hand side. Oh, and they've just literally let the ball run at a play there of the home team. The coach for Cracovia, he's trying to gee his men up. 7 minutes plus a little bit of added on time. And that's also going to be a booking for, I think that was somebody off the bench for the home team, Rakow. I don't know who that was, but he got a yellow card. Empire Maker, what is your favourite sport at the Olympics? I'm not sure. I'm disappointed with the Olympics. I'll tell you why in a minute, Empire Maker. It's Rakow trying to come down the left-hand side. Substitute Otieno plays a little ball there to Pesca, puts a cross in, cleared by Cracovia. Rakow, edge of the box. Otieno puts a cross in again, but there's so little pressure on the defence that Glick was able to take it on his chest and then clear it. Nicolo Pedone, Rakow to score, please. There's every chance. They just need that final. They just need that final touch. And to get men in the minute, it's too easy for Cracovia just to get these crosses cleared. You need a little bit of magic from the substitute who came on, Otieno, They're trying to get in down the middle though now, the home team. Cracovia come across though and put that out for a throw-in to Rakow. Down the right-hand side, Tudor drops the ball, leaves it to Jean Carlos. He now leaves it to Rakoviton. Is going to put a long throw in. He has got a long throw as well. This can end up on the penalty spot. From the right-hand side, it comes in. It's flicked on. Now it's cleared to the edge of the box. Just trying to line a shot up there, and a Cracovia player gets a foot in. Puts it out for a throw-in down the left-hand side for Rakow. Otieno's got the ball in his hands. He leaves it. They're trying to get Cernak in. He's in the box. They take the throw-in short. Otieno's on the ball. Plays it back to the centre half. They're leaving men up now are Rakow, as you would expect. That cross comes in though. It's an awful crossing again. And Ravas, the Cracovia keeper, just picks that out of the air, falls to the ground, and he'll waste a couple of minutes. Empire Make says, hi, Nicolo. I've spelt it wrong. I'm sure Nicolo will forgive you there. Nicolo, I need a goal for 1-3 home. That's going to be a free kick there. Midway inside their own half for Rakow. 86, 87 minutes gone now. They play it short. They're leaving men up the field now, and Cracovia are just sitting back trying to soak up this pressure. Fingers crossed for you, Nicolo. Good to have you in the chat, by the way. They're not doing much with the ball at the minute, the home team. They're trying to get something going down the right-hand side now. Try to put a cross in there. It's cut out, though, by Cracovia. Tudor on the ball. Plays it back to his centre-half, who's on halfway. Johnny Velasquez Rios. Cracovia Aguante. Sorry if I've said that wrong, Johnny. Edge of the box now for the home team. They give the ball away too easily. And Cracovia just clear the ball out for a throw-in. Down the left-hand side for Rakow. Midway inside Cracovia's half. There's a player down on the floor. The away team. Cross comes in. Punched away by Ravas, the keeper. Only to the edge of the penalty area, though. And Rakow still in possession. Now down the right-hand side, a cross comes in. That's partially blocked. I think it hit the player in the head from Cracovia, who's gone down. The referee's not buying it. He says play on. And now I think that's Van Buren who's gone down for Cracovia. There's also another Cracovian player down. I think he got hit in the head. Empire Maker says, hi, Johnny. I hope Johnny's a Cracovia supporter. They're going to bring on, the home team are going to bring on, Rakow are going to bring on number 21. I'll tell you why. Empire Maker says, why has the Olympics been disappointing? The opening ceremony was disappointing. Trying to depict the Last Supper with the way that they did. Cracovia, a chance to break now, 2-on-2. That's a poor ball though from Cracovia, and it just rolls through to Trelowski. Picks it up, edge of his own penalty area, and Rakow can break again now from the back. Didn't commit too many players forward though, Cracovia there, as you would expect with 8 to 9 minutes gone. But a chance comes in now. Cross to the back post, headed back to the middle. There's a scramble there, and oh my word, how's that not gone in? I don't know how that's not gone in for Rakow, the home team. It's gone for a corner. It just squirted past the keeper's left-hand post from about 3 yards out. It was a real scramble. They're going to take this corner quickly now, as you would expect. It's going to be an outswinger from the right Awful, awful corner. And now the Cracovia player who cleared it, he's gone down. I don't know if he's trying to say it was a head injury from heading the ball, but there was nobody near him when he cleared it. And it's all getting a little bit messy at the minute. Cracovia launch it down the left-hand side. Rakow are not putting the ball out. I don't blame them. The player's still down. The referee's not having any of it. And Rakow are still trying to put the pressure on. And now that Cracovia have got the ball, the referee's blown his whistle. Number 25, the player, that's Kakabadze. He's gone down. All he did was head the ball away from a poor corner that came in, and he's gone down like it's a head injury. So obviously the referee's got to stop the game, and the referee wasn't having any of it. But how on earth number 25 put that toe-poke shot in from about 3 yards out, and Ravas, the keeper, came over to his left-hand side and it hit him in the chest and went out for a corner to Rakow. 90 minutes is up. We've got 5 minutes of added on time. There might be a little bit more added on because Kakabadze is still down. The referee's telling him to get off the pitch and have your treatment. He's getting some ice on the back of his neck. Why the ball's not in play, quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button and please give us a thumbs up or a like. YouTube like that, apparently, my lads tell me. And yeah, if you ping the notifications bell, you can keep abreast of what we've got coming up for you. We're going to be back underway now. Ravas has got the ball in his hand. He kicks it long. No playing out from the back at this stage of the game. It's won in the air by Rakow, back up towards the halfway line. Second ball, though, is won by Cracovia. They're trying to run it down the right-hand side now, kill a bit of time, but they're dispossessed. And it's the home team back on the ball. It goes all the way back to Trelowski, the goalkeeper. He plays it out wide to Rakoviton. He's bringing it forward, almost to the halfway line. Trying to come down the left-hand side now. We'll be trying to get Otieno in down the left-hand side. He's looked dangerous since he came on. The cross comes in towards the back post. Cracovia get a head onto it, goes out for a corner. Down the right-hand side. It was Olafsson who managed to deflect that corner. From the right-hand side, it's going to be an in-swinger from for Rakow. I couldn't tell you who's taking it. Corner comes in, edge of the box, shot comes in off target. Oh, but once again, they keep giving the ball away, Cracovia. I don't know. What are they doing? There's a throw-in down the left-hand side. It's going to be, believe it or not, it's going to be a long throw of Rakoviton from the left-hand side. It's a penalty spot. Cleared by Cracovia, on to the edge of the box. So a shot comes in from the away side. That's blocked. It squirts out to the right-hand side. Now they try and put a cross in. That's blocked, and it goes out for a corner down the right-hand side again. Just watching a good save there again from the right-hand side from Rabas. But they're running out of time now, our Rakow. Just a minute or so left. Empire Maker, I'll be with you in 1 second. Well, just a little bit more than 1 second, but you know what I mean. That corner comes in. It's claimed in the air by Ravas, the Cracovia keeper. This time he manages to throw it out to almost a halfway line. Now they're looking to go down the right-hand channel here, Cracovia. They'll probably head towards the corner flag with just a few seconds to go now before the end of the game. They don't. They lose possession. And now there's another chance for Rakow to launch this ball long. Must be final seconds of the match. It's down the left-hand side. looking for the substitute. Otieno. It goes out for a throw-in down the left-hand side to Rakow. Cross comes in. Almost caught the keeper out there. He was waiting for that ball to come in and collect it. Otieno put that ball in. Instead of crossing it, I think he had a cheeky shot and almost caught Ravas out there. He had to dive to his right-hand side at his near post and put it behind for a corner. This is surely going to be Rakow's last chance. There might be an extra little bit of time added on for the head injury, but not much. So this time it's down the left-hand side for Rakow. It's going to be an in-swinger. Cracovia is zonal marking, so there's a little bit of room here for the Rakow players to potentially attack this ball. It comes in. Keeper tries to punch it, doesn't get there, but it's headed clear by your teammate, on it to the edge of the box. Otieno tries heading it back in, then it's partially cleared by Cracovia. That ball's hit the referee, so he's going to have to stop play. And it was an attempted cross by Rakow, so it'll be possession back to them, despite Cracovia protesting. Oh my word, and as that comes in, it's a good cross comes in, it's a header right on target, but it's right at Ravas the keeper. It was flicked on by a Cracovia player, and I couldn't see which Rakow player got a head on it. I think it might have been Tudor, but it was straight at Ravas the keeper, and that is the last play of the game. Rakow 0, Krakow 1, with 1 second half goal from a long shot that came in, really, and it was one of them that was a shot come cross, but the keeper couldn't dive because he was waiting for somebody getting a touch on it, and in the end it just nestled to his right hand side, and it was Maygaard who was credited with the goal. So it was a pretty 50-50 game, really, but obviously once they got the goal, the Cracovia players, they were always going to sit back and try and soak up that pressure. But yeah, Rakow just could not break them down, and it tells you something about the game when Ravas, the keeper for Cracovia, I think he's got man of the match. He certainly did on the ratings board anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching that, and a good win for Cracovia. If you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button, pin that notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up or a like. YouTube like it, apparently. Over to Empire Maker in the chat. The Last Supper should not have been in the Olympics. It does not respect all cultures, and the Olympics is supposed to promote unity. Yeah, it was disappointing the way that they did that, and part of me doesn't want to have anything to do with the Olympics. Part of me thinks I'm just shooting myself in the foot because I want to watch the sport. So I've not decided on that one yet, Empire Maker, but I don't think I'm going to let the powers that be that try and spoil everything. I don't think I'm going to let them enjoy my enjoyment of the Olympics. So I'm just angry with them at the minute. And the way that they try and cheapen everything. And they know why they do it. They try and spread division amongst people and races and religions. And it's all supposed to be about unity and bringing people together. And they try and spoil it. But I don't think we should let them spoil it. So no doubt we will have some Olympics coming up. What do I like? For me, the Olympics is all about the track and field events. But I also like everything around it as well. I like the wrestling. I used to like wrestling in my younger days. I used to do a little bit of Roman Greco, a little bit of boxing, not good at boxing though. You can't have as good a looking face as this and be a good boxer, can you? I didn't like getting hit. I think that's what it was. But yeah, keep an eye out. Keep them notification bells pinged, and we'll try and We'll try and get some Olympic sport in there. I do like watching my Polish Premier League football. I do like Cracovia, that's for sure. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to call it a night, and we'll have something coming up tomorrow. I'm not sure what it'll be, so keep an eye out on the notifications. And it's been a good chat tonight, so thanks to everybody who's joined in. It's been an absolute privilege and my pleasure to do the live stream watch along for you. Empire Maker, thanks for coming in. Glad you got a good result on Saturday, my friend. I'm going to go now and get some tea and try and finish off a little bit more work. And we'll be back tomorrow. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. Dzień dobry. Dobry wieczór. Nie mówię po polsku. Dziękuję bardzo. We'll be back tomorrow. Cheers, guys.